Hello, my name is Metivier, and this week was Milestone 3, where we were tasked with setting up several AI behaviors, including random movement, setting focus, moving to a random location, shooting, stop shooting. Also, we had to implement AI perception, including setting up an AI projectile that'll deal damage both to the player and the AI, and that the AI take damage and respawn after death. Now that the level is loaded up, I'll demonstrate the AI behaviors. I'll also show where I struggled, and I continue to struggle, haven't quite found the answer to these problems, but I have a workaround in the meantime, and I'll demonstrate that workaround as well. Alright, as you can see, the AI is able to fire at me and shoot, and I can get out of range and it will lose focus. But what you see is the AI is not actually wandering around. This was a problem from the beginning, and I was only able to figure out a workaround as I continued through the course and implemented other AI functions. The workaround is killing both of the AIs, and when they respawn, they act as they should. And so now I'll demonstrate that. One down. Alright, now if we run to a corner, we can watch the AI perform the wander task. It'll stop. It should have a random interval of pausing between 1 and 4 seconds. Okay, I made a couple of adjustments. I realized the last time I demonstrated their movements that they weren't actually pausing when they were wandering, and I re-implemented that feature. Now if we watch them, if they get out of range with each other, they should actually start wandering appropriately. I might need to intervene or maybe remove one from the field. Let's do that. Okay, after making those adjustments, I wanted to just demonstrate that the AI does now wait 1 to 4 seconds at a random interval between wandering. And then once it got within range, it got focus on me and started to attack. So I couldn't figure out why the AI would not initially implement the wander function. I believe it had to do with the blueprint tree. However, if we move into the blueprint tree, I know that it is executing this branch because the AI does stop shooting and they are wandering, and when they do wander, they are wandering between the variables that I put in between the 1 and 4 seconds. And then they'll also execute the second branch because they will focus on enemy and move to location and shoot. So with the wander function, the variables I implemented were the min idle, max idle, which was just a random float, which was plugged into a delay before it finished executing the wander function. The problem, I believe, is this function here. It's not the function that was demonstrated in the classroom materials. However, it is the function that the instructor suggested as an alternative. So besides this function being the issue, I thought the issue could have been the AI controller not getting executed when the event begin play was triggered. The event begin play will execute the behavior tree, which we have the AI behavior tree as the asset. And if we go to the AI behavior tree, it wasn't executing all of these branches. The branches that would get triggered was the focus and shoot until the AI responded, and then it would execute all the branches. So this has been an issue when creating these AIs that I haven't quite solved yet, and I'm looking forward to trying to solve next week. And maybe with the help of the instructor or some of the other classmates, I can get some answers on why the event begin play didn't initially execute all of the branches. So as a recap, this week we created an AI character and implemented a few AI behaviors, including random movement, shooting, stop shooting, as well as setting up a projectile that dealt damage to the AI and the player, as well as creating respawn points where after death the player and the AI can resume playing. Finally, we're going to update our repository, which I'll do next, and then I'll end it there. Okay, over at the terminal, we're just going to update a repository real quick, and I'm just going to go through this relatively fast as I've demonstrated this process last week. All right, now that the project has been uploaded to GitHub, I'm going to end the video here. Again, my name is Troy Metivier. If you have any questions, please let me know.